My name is Luis with Super to Buy CISS inks, and we're going to have an installation video here for the white format workforce printers. There's quite a few models out there. We're going to be doing the WF-7510. And this installation is actually quite similar to a previous installation that we have for the Workforce 60. Only difference is that this printer is much bigger. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is initialize the cartridge replacement procedure, and you do that by clicking on setup and then ink levels and then ink cartridge replacement. So that's going to move your print head into position for you to be able to replace the cartridges. So first thing to do is removing this lid here. So what we're going to have to do is grab the carriage with our hands and move it to the left. It's not going to damage your printer. Alright, so we're going to grab some pliers and we're going to pop the hinge. The hinge is on the right hand side here. So there might be a way for us to take this off without breaking anything, but for the most part it's going to break. So just be aware. Doing this will void your warranty. Alright, so all you have to do is pop it out. This way here. Like I said, most of the time it's just going to break, so that's exactly what happened here. You should grab the broken piece. Let the hinge is still on there. Grab this piece. You should super glue it back on the actual lid here, and then save it. Maybe one day you might need to send it back to EPSON. Okay. Alright, so now that's done, we're going to remove our OEM cartridges and install our CISS system cartridges. Alright, so this particular system sublimation ink is already in there. We're not going to show you how to prime this. We have a previous video on how to do this. And just remember that sublimation ink has certain use, so you could only use it with certain papers and printers. Cool. Alright, so before we pop the cartridges in there, make sure that this small data cable here, it's actually a power cable, is plugged in. Alright, once that's done, make sure the cartridges click into place. In this case, they all popped in at the same time. Now, we're going to grab this square bracket, or actually rectangular bracket, and we're going to stick it here close to the serial number. So it's going to be offset a little bit to the left, so keep that in mind. Alright. Alright, so you're only going to have to leave enough slack for it to be able to move left and right without actually getting caught. So as you can see, you leave just enough for it to move to the right, it will move freely to the left. It should not get caught with anything. Alright, so cartridges are in there. Next step will be installing the air filters. Alright, and flat side in on smaller plug, okay? Alright, cool. Once the air filters are installed, I think it's time for us to see if it'll recognize. Oh yeah, must close the scanner lid here, so let me see what the sensor is. Oh, here's the sensor. We're going to have to jam a piece of paper on the scanner lid sensor as well. So scanner lid sensor is here. I grabbed a piece of cardboard. I'm just going to fold it up, make sure to be able to jam it in there. Alright, so doing that, it's going to start checking the ink cartridges, and it should start charging the ink.